What's up, guys? We are on our way to Clute right now. We are on our way to pick up a Toyota Highlander that's broke down on the feeder of the highway kind of by Dixie Drive on 332. At least that's the location I was given through the initial dispatch. I'm currently going down 288 right now, coming back from Angleton. I was literally just pulling up to the restaurant to go eat some Cajun food, and then this call came in literally as soon as I pulled into the parking lot, which is kind of how record life goes. As soon as you decide, you know, I'm gonna go try to eat or shower or sleep or stop and take a nap or anything like that, just about bet you're gonna get a call. That's just kind of how this industry is. So that's record life for you. So we're now headed back from Angleton to get to this thing before anything bad happens. They get hit them, because from what I understand, they're on the feeder, which there's that particular area of the feeder, there's nowhere to pull off at. I've actually loaded some cars there before on the channel, so might recognize where we're going to be at. Also trying something else new. Any of you guys follow my social media profiles, you saw I got one of the new Insta360 X5 360 cameras, and we're going to be giving that a try. I've got it in the cab here so I can do kind of like I played with my last set of cameras, which is the X4s, where I could spin the camera around and look out the window or look back in the cab, or, you know, follow something as I pass by it or anything like that. So we're gonna try that, but with the new camera, see how it does. I used to not really care for how it kind of whitewash the outside image because of the difference in how dark it is inside the cab versus how light it is outside. So I'm gonna see how that goes. Anyways, enough rambling. We're about to be pulling up over here. We're coming into Lake Jackson now, so we'll see what we got here in just a minute. Alright, so here's the exits for Dixie Drive. They said it was 332 southbound, which would be this. No, I guess it's technically east, but whatever. I think I see them up there across the lights. Gonna get into this lane here. Looks like they're out of the car, standing off in the grass. Those look like they got the vehicle part of the way up onto the grass, which is going to be interesting. It's going to make that loading that interesting, so they get a street sign right in front of them. I don't know if I really trust the ground to pull up on the grass, even though that would be nice, because then traffic wouldn't be as big of an issue. Yes, let's pull up and see what we got. I'm just gonna half on, half off. I'm just gonna have to kind of deal with it. I really don't want to pull up onto the... It's a really bad place to stop. Like a really bad place to stop. Kind of like that. Kind of the best I got right now. At least the feeder's not too terribly busy most of the time. How's it going?
Had better days.
Had better days? What's the matter with it?
I think the CV axis now.
Oh, that's not good.
Replaced, but it was a trading mechanic.
Oh, yeah.
You can see a lot of holes down there, right there.
Oh, yeah. You see all the grease on the...
Yeah.
Like the boot or something came apart?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. here on this side. I guess let me snap my pictures real quick. Documents. Everything we can. Especially since we know CV broke. Get a picture. Stuff underneath. What's that?
You race?
Oh yeah, you saw my tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I rate.
What track or
What's that?
what track or?
Oh, I used to mud race a lot. I don't really mud race anymore. Now I pretty much have a big single turbo Coyote Mustang, so. But I used to have a bunch of Jeeps, and my brother and his racing partner, they run hot stock and super stock, and they mud race a bunch. Once it kind of got to where I couldn't run a stock truck in stock class, and then hot stock, you had to have a super stock, and super, it just, once it kind of started snowballing like that, I was like, I'm not spending that much money on something I can only do half the year, once or twice a month, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can spend that money on a street car and drive it on the street.
I used to do a lot of racing. We switched from that to drifting.
Drifting, see, that's one form of motorsport I've never done, but always wanted to try.
That was great.
Right. That does sound fun. All right. Key still in it? Throw her in neutral real quick. Even though it probably doesn't really matter. Even with a CV broke. Oh yeah, no, I need that. I'm glad you seen that. About crunched my phone. Straight wheel a little bit. Thankfully, traffic's not too bad out here. Say that right as a truck comes flying by. Hey, grab my remote. Time to run the controls manually. Alright. Ooh, yeah, see that, heard the gears grind there. It's because the CV shaft is broke. Those are lights. I'm just gonna leave those in there because it's a big key ring I don't want to carry around with me. Down real quick. See what I mean? Can't tilt the bed down. CV shaft's broke. transmissions. The transmission's in neutral. The transmission's in park, it acts like it's in neutral because the drive line's not hooked together. So I've got the truck pulled up on the curb. It's nose down technically. Roll forward. A bit of a rookie mistake there. Sure, I'll get roasted in the comments for that. Trying to get the heck out of here before we get rear-ended by somebody not paying attention coming down the feeder. I'm gonna throw a couple more straps on the other side. You're welcome to have a seat in the truck if you'd like. I'm safe in the truck. Normally I wouldn't sit here and throw 4 straps on it, but with it being in neutral, I'm gonna sit here. Traffic's not a big issue right now. If this were like rush hour, I'd be getting off the road, but we're not in a good spot. But traffic is not too bad right now, so I'm just gonna throw some straps on this thing real quick. And we're gonna get on down the road. Maybe have time to go eat something. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Break our straps loose here. Even though I got my airbags dumped and this truck, it's enough to keep the weight back on the winch. I'm gonna still tilt the bed for safety. We're gonna break our straps loose here and we'll get this thing unloaded. Yeah, no, that either snapped or that boot came off. That was yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
I'd be getting back with whoever did that because they forgot to do something. I've seen it before where they go and they don't put the little clips back on the boot, you know, and then when it comes apart, then now your joint ain't got grease in it, and then the joint comes apart. We'll lay the bed down real quick. That joint's definitely, so the joint's definitely broke.
Yeah.
Because the transmission's in park right now, and it's free rolling, so that joint's definitely no good.
Yeah, because you said the brake.
Yeah.
No, you know how you say you park up like a switch? The parking lot. Should be right.
There. Get my hooks off of it here, and we're going to push it into a spot. So, when do y'all want to steer it and stop it and push? Where you want to go with it? You just want to go back and then forward in, or?
Back, and then we'll put it right there in that first spot.
All right.
So push it back. We're gonna push it back in that spot closest to my truck.
I don't know if the steering locks on that. She'll probably have to turn the key to.
Turn the key on.
Well, I mean, she can start it. That way, it's got power steering at least.
Neutral. We know. Hold on, we got
okay.
4 PD right here, and 2 cars trying to come in.
Yeah. Like the flashing lights ain't a good indication. They should probably go around.
Yeah. You know, but
Yeah.
sense ain't confident
No,
anymore.
it ain't. Oh.
Turn your wheel.
There you go. She's got it in reverse right now.
Oh.
All right. Now you have to set the parking brake because it's gonna want to roll regardless. Oh. Yeah, SUVs ain't definitely no good. Got the parking brake set?
Yeah, I got it on.
Okay, cool. Let me get my bed rolled up here real quick. We'll settle up with the customer and get out of here. Nobody ramping my truck while I'm over here not paying attention. Settle up with the customer real quick. All right, we got that one dropped off. They're back home now, so I guess they can get their car worked on since they had that. They said they had that CV shaft installed yesterday, and now it's already broke again. So that's less than ideal. So hopefully they get that figured out. I'd hope it'd be under some kind of warranty or something. So anyways, we are gonna head back towards somewhere, trying to find somewhere to eat. So let me know in the comments what y'all thought about the 360 cam footage. Hoping that new camera is better than the last ones I had. That particular, the new Insta360 X5 also has the same low light shooting mode that these new cameras have that I'm filming with now, because I've switched away from GoPro and went to Insta360. So I get a bunch of questions on what kind of cameras I use a lot. My body cam, which is the camera you're watching right now, is an Insta360 Ace Pro 2, which I have quite a few of. I don't know how well you can see that. It's kind of dark down there. I think I have 4 of those in total that I shoot with. I have that I put around the truck and stuff like that. And then I now use the Insta360 X5 for my 360 camera, which should be a big upgrade on especially shooting at night and stuff when I go to the beach and take the Jeep out and I do the kind of the Casey Liddell shot where I stick the selfie stick out the window and do the drive-by shots. So let me know what you guys think of the image quality and everything on the new cameras. We're gonna go ahead and end this one here and see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.